So, even though I've started streaming again, I can't hear anything. I seriously can't hear it. Why? Why can I not hear anything? I could see that you can hear me. I can see that. The fuck is going on? Yeah, fuck. Okay, let me try this. If we restart, well, we don't need you. You can go. I should have said everything was going quiet before I did it. But I did it anyways. Whoops. Okay, that didn't work. So, we do the next thing. Let's unplug this and replug it back in. Way. Oh, I hear something. Oh my god, finally. It took itself like 10 hours to open, but we finally fucking got there. Holy shit. I don't know why any of that just happened. I have no idea. We are not going to talk about it. We are just going to carry on with stream as it is. Okay? Good. Is this set to the right thing? Probably not. I just want to get back to what I was doing and what I was showing. But I feel like that's going to be impossible knowing how this is. Why am I just stuck with my mouth open? What the fuck is going on, man? I'm so confused. Is it because I was opening that? Ah, that's why. Because I was opening that. And everything's lagging whilst I open the game. As you can hear, the game is being opened. Oh my god, this is already such a scuff stream. What the fuck? What was I showing before any of that happened? Oh, the train system. Yeah, fuck. Can't English. This. So, as you can see, this is our base at the moment. And this is the world. And as you can see, I've been a bit busy with, yeah, no. Okay, basically, we've got 2 loops at the moment going around the world. We have loop A, which is like the red one, which is the outer ring one. This one here. And then we've got loop B, which is the yellow one, which is a inner circle kind of situation. And then I'm going to have another one kind of in the center here. And then these are all going to be connected with different junctions. Same with the center one with the yellow one. And then we're going to have even more kind of like smaller loops in these different regions. Like around here, around here, around here, around there, around there. But I'm not going to do them yet. I don't see a reason to, basically. So that is something that I've done. As you can see, we've now also got some of those junctions in place with some of those connected to train stations, as you can see here. But we will go look at that actually in the game itself, because I'm allowed to go show you. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Where did my fucking mouse go? My mouse disappeared. Fuck. Why can't I English today? I don't know. Okay, there we go. We're here. Oh wait, gotta check something. Sorry chat. Gotta check something. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got, well, we're at the oil rig right now. There's a reason for that, because this is pretty much the first thing that uses this train system that we've made. But you can see that they like go on forever. They're like pretty much spaced around. Obviously the red and yellow one are quite close to each other. The reason for that is because of these junctions that I need between them. Also this area here, this is new, not shown this part yet, but this was the basic kind of oil refinery that I had built after last stream. So we've got oil being pumped into these refineries, which half make plastic, half make rubber, and then the heavy oil residue comes out there, makes fuel. Most of it gets pumped into these fuel generators, which give us power, and then some of it also goes into making us some fuel canisters for our jetpack. So we're fine there, and we're fine with the plastic and rubber too. We've got enough of that. Let's go. Whee! Yeah, so we've got these train lines, kind of like, obviously I've got a load more to make, and if I'm going to be honest, I will not be doing these train lines in stream, because doing them off stream was also a headache, and it will be so boring, you have no idea. But I've not really done anything base-wise, I've not really done anything factory-wise. All I've done is make these line trains. Where did I have it connected? I had it connected there. I don't know if this is going to overuse amount of power. Yeah, it will. Okay. So we got to be careful when it comes to doing this. But we can actually go on the train line in our own little train. But as you can see, as from what I said last stream, this train kind of system has two levels. We've got our bottom level, which we're on now, and then the top level, which is above us. The bottom level is going to be used mainly for resources, so that will be getting resource nodes to a specific area for a factory or something like that. And then the top level will be items being sent from and to factories. I'm going to go this way, because I wanted to show this fun thing that I made. We've got a spiral going all the way up. I mean, we're now on the wrong side of the... okay. No, we'll be fine. But as you can see, these spirals are also double layered, as well as we've also got our hypertube junction as well on it, as you can see there above us. And these hypertube junctions will obviously allow us to move from one factory to another. And now we're going to the yellow path. This here is a junction. Oh, we're going the wrong way. No, I want to go back. Let me back. I don't want to go that way. There's nothing that way at the moment. So these junctions here, I have only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably like 6 of them at the moment. But obviously these are the junctions that are going to be like between each things. Oh, we're going through another spiral. These just help go vertical with less space. But yeah, those junctions are going to be used to go back and forth between the different kind of circles that we've got. Over here, you'll see we have one of our sulfur nodes being connected to a train station. So this is one of the nodes that is going to be used for oil rig. And then down here a bit further, you will see another one, but it's specifically for coal there. As you can see, it says oil coal out. So that's the way I'm just like getting it. But I'm pretty much just pumping these up. And then like, yeah, as you can see there. Pumping them up to these platforms and then using those belts, I don't know if you could see them, those belts beneath the rails to go from rail to rail, like platform to platform, until it goes to a train station. And now we want to go this way. Also with these junctions and these hypertubes, they also, with some of the new add-ons that are in 1.1, we can now make junction hypertubes. Instead of having to stop, we can just continue going wherever we want. Then over here we should have another train. This is for our first sulfur. This one was a bit of a squeeze to go in, but this sulfur's up there, so we've got it coming down instead of going from platform to platform. Twains, yeah. Also doing this entire, like these two systems have helped me a lot, getting like a lot of the artifacts, the sloops, a few, I think we've got near half of the hard drives now, as well as power slugs for power shards. I will show you how many power shards we have now because it is fucking ridiculous. We're gonna go this way, but I am gonna have to stop before we reach the station. You'll see why. But that is going to be our oil rig. As you can see, I've already built the foundation. I've also started moving all of the resources that we are able to get at the moment to there. So as you can see, we've got oil underneath us being piped along. I still need to add the pumps to allow them to reach up to the top. And then this line here that we're on at the moment, the reason why I can't actually go the way, because I will cause a collision, and we don't want that. Yeah, this line is going to collect the sulfur and the coal, so that's what I was just showing, obviously, earlier. The train is here at the moment. I'm going to take all of that stuff. But as you can see here, we do have the train, and this is already set up automatically to obviously oil rig in, so that's this station. Then we've got sulfur out 1, coal out, and then sulfur out 2, and then it will make its way back here afterwards. At the moment it's docked, and all of these get pumped out and then put through these little balance things to split them kind of evenly. And then, yeah, we got these outputs here, which if you see the yellow marks on the roof, that's where we want these. This is to make the compact coal. That's what we need these two. And then over yonder, I mean, we have to walk there to get upstairs. Anyways, oh, these two stations here and here are for outputs of the oil rig. So that would be plastic and rubber, as well as later on we'll be doing packaged. Well, at the moment we probably do packaged turbo fuel, but later on we'll do packaged rocket fuel. That's kind of why we've got so much coal in sulfur being transferred here. It's supposed to be at least 900, and that's why there's a few more markings at the moment that we don't need to worry about, but we'll talk about them in a minute. Here's where the oil comes up from around here. I've been using the use of the pipe curve mode, which creates these kind of nice curves. It uses the same system as the trains do, at least from what I can tell. Also, I'm very impressed, and I love the look of this. So this is our like outgoing, and this is our incoming. But then we've also got two different stations, so they're kind of like split into two different ways, and it just looks cool. I like this part. Kind of looks like a mustache. I love, there's an eye and there's an eye and there's a mustache. Someone's been a very busy bee. Yes, I have. But yeah, here's our train outputs. All of the kind of train signals and block signals. I am so glad I've kind of been around collecting hard drives because of the computers. These these use computers to create one each. I have had to manually build some, but it's not been too bad because I've also been able to pick up circuit boards, so it's not too bad. But here you will see is some markings that I've laid out. Sounds like someone scored in football downstairs. But yeah, you'll see these markings that I've laid out. I've already kind of planned out what we're going to do this for this area of the oil rig. Upstairs is where all of our fuel generators are going to be. Down here is where all the production is going to be. So this is also kind of future proofed as well. Obviously, my main plan at the moment is to make rocket fuel. At the moment, we can't actually make rocket fuel because we need blenders and nitrogen gas, which we can't get until the later levels. So at the moment, we're just going to do turbo fuel, which is the plan, at least for now. So purple is our refineries to make plastic, rubber, and heavy oil residue, which then goes into the red one, which is for turbo fuel. Same with the red one on the last side. This is mirrored, by the way. Then we've got the yellow one here, which is for our compact coal, which is obviously what the sulfur and coal is used for. So this will be where it's made and then pumped into the turbo fuel. Then we've got our rocket fuel areas here and here, with the nitrogen acid being made here and here, which will also be pumped into the rocket fuel. Then these will be pumped into, well, at the moment, not yet, but you know what I mean. These will be pumped into packages, which will then have like a system loop of canisters, filled ones going up and then empty ones coming down. So we've got like this recycled loop of canisters going from place to place, which is quite good. And then some of these will also be filled into canisters and placed into containers, or used for drones, or used for personal usage, or we'll sink them. That's pretty much the idea. But if we're sinking them and if we're using them for like drones and personal usage, we need to be able to have like a little area to make, or to automate canisters being made for those ones. So I'll probably do that in this corner or that corner over there, because plastic and rubber is being split, half that side, half this side, in the sense that we'll have half the rubber being made and half the plastic being made on this side, and then the same on the opposite side too. Now, might get a bit confusing. Why the fuck are you doing that? Like, what's the fucking point? The reason for it is because the way that this is laid out and the recipes that we're using to make plastic and rubber, the amount of heavy residue oil that is being produced from... Oh, brain, come on. Yeah, so heavy oil residue, half of it, my brain not working. Okay, basically 450 heavy oil residue gets made out of all of our plastic, but 900 gets made from our rubber. So the problem with that is if I had one side plastic, one side rubber, we'd have to have more turbo fuel refineries being on this side compared to that side. Instead, I've halved them so it's equal on both sides, so I don't have to do complicated spaghetti or anything trying to split them up or anything to get into these ones. That's why. Fuck me, that took a while just to come out. But today, what we are going to do is actually build at least up to the turbo fuel. So to do that, first of all, I need to show you what I've been doing in the sense of kind of calculating. Obviously, we all know that I use this program to do it. We have our outputs of plastic and rubber. At the moment, we'll be only making 600 of each, which is fine. Later on, though, it will be increased to more due to this pressurized well thing, which gives us more. So this is kind of where the future proofing is as well. But at the moment, all we're going to be doing is this part. So we don't have to worry about all of this, don't have to worry about this part down here or these here. All we've got are these pumps giving us some, so we can only really make 30 of each. Refineries. So 900, that's 24, and then 28.8. When are you gonna do this to me, man? You know what? No, we'll just do 30 on each side. I don't care if that kind of gets a bit like behind on things, or not, well, not behind, but like saturated a bit, because that's obviously where the train is, and I can set the train to not leave when the thing is backed up, so it won't really be doing much. I can also set an overflow as well into a sink again, so again, not too bad. But what we are going to check is actually we're gonna clear that connection. So yeah, this is the kind of system we've got in place here. And the reason why I'm using packages to go up a level is because it's so much easier to do it this way compared to using just pipes and pumps going up. Like, you have no idea how much time and how much annoyance I've had when it's come to trying to pump up liquids to an extra level. Like, the heavy oil residue here is fine. Also, I just realized we don't need water at the moment. We only need water for here, which is only 1.5. Oh, okay, that's not that bad then. Anyways. But yeah, we're using the packaged to make it somewhat simpler for ourselves. So this is only 48, not that bad. It's when we get to 144 with 600 of them, like, it gets a lot, basically. It was also an easier way to split them evenly, because splitting in pipes with their fluid mechanics isn't really that good. So yeah, what we're going to do is refineries. So we need 60 of each. We need 30 of those. Then we need 24 more. No. So that's 84. Why the fuck? I just realized this uses 36. No, we're not doing that. Fuck that. Well, if we need 48, what's that squared? Square root of 48. There's a square root of 48, right? I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Chat, what's the square root of 48? 'Cause I clearly don't fucking know. This is where it's like very obvious. Square root. Where's the square root button? Is it that? Clearly not. Oh yeah, 6.7. Yeah. So it's pretty much 6 lines. What's 48 divided by 6? 48 6? 8. There we go. Or 8 lines of 6. So we would need 16. That means we'd need to overclock these. Or not 200? 18. Does that? That don't work. We need to get it to 24. So what's 150? There we go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, sorry. I was just calculating how many like packages we need. We need 24 of them. Times by 2, so 48. So that's literally all we need, and then a shit ton of piping and logistical work. But we've got our fluid coming up here. BRB, okay. And we've got it all mapped out, so we really don't need to worry that much. Which way am I doing? Oh, I don't have you connected. I thought I did. That's another thing I've done. Is use... I've done it a lot. Quite a bit of research. Obviously, sulfur for this stuff. We've done quite a lot of hard drives, so we've got quite a few alternative recipes now. But I've also researched a lot of the alien technologies. So now we have the depots, dimensional depots, which is basically like wireless item transport into our inventory. As you can see here, there's a lot of them stacked. No, I didn't. Oh, diddums. I'm an idiot. I am what we call an idiot. There we go. Now it's going in there. Now we have rotors being uploaded, which is what we need. What are you? Hi. Oh. Do we have status being uploaded? No. Do we need status by any chance? Probably. No, we don't actually. Okay. Okay, well, we've got all the rotors we need. Let's go for motors. Let's pick some of these up because I don't want to be coming back for it. Then we need just to pick up rubber. The others will automatically refill, so we don't have to worry too much about it. That was such a smooth landing. I love the. Oh, fuck. fucking English today. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? So we need 30 on each side. Do 15 of each. No, wrong one. We also need to think about our inputs and outputs. I'm pretty sure I did think about this, and I did come to some sort of... So if... That... The oil comes from there, so if we bring it all the way around... We can... Yeah, I got the idea. So we bring the oil around here, obviously some of the oil filling up these now, but then the rest coming over here and then filling up those, and then the outputs coming through the center, going downwards and then coming back up to fill those. That's the idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 on that side, and we need to do 15 on this side. But thankfully, because we've already counted, we don't need to recount. I've also done some thinking ahead when it comes to what to do after this. The idea that I've come up with is kind of like a central base of operations, and what's mainly going to be made there is kind of like our equipment. So that will be like gas stuff, like gas masks, well, filters, as well as when we unlock them, like the hazmat suit stuff, but also like our weaponry. So everything from nobelisks to the rebarb stuff to the automatic rifle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, 12, damn it, running out of steel pipes. Welcome back. But I think in our main base as well, another thing we're going to make is the space elevator parts, because we've only got 3 phases left. We've got the phase that we're on now that we need to complete, then we've got next phase, and then the phase after that, which is the last one and the biggest one. So I think in our main base, we're just going to have all of these made in the main base factory. But how I've been thinking about doing it is having it so like only like 1 or 2 manufacturers for each kind of phase part. So for instance, for this objective, we need 3 different things, and for each one, we're gonna have like 1 or 2 manufacturers or constructors or whatever at the end post, but then work backwards. Actually, I think I could show you kind of what my idea was. Here you go. So, okay, I kind of lied. It wasn't 1 or 2. It's more like 2 to 5. But as you can see here, we've got the outputs that we need to make, so these three, and then I've kind of worked back. This is going to be part of our main base, but this is only going to be one section. We're going to have three, because the fun thing is these actually then go into the next parts. So for instance, this one goes into this one here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that makes 6 of those. That makes 2 of those a minute. And then that makes 2.5 a minute. So obviously these outputs for the space elevator parts get then used on for the next ones, and then it's the same for the last ones, so these will be used again. So even after we've finished with the phase that need use, we still need them for the next part, and then the same again. So the main base idea is just going to have these being made, and then depending on which phase we're on, so for instance this one, we would have all of these slooped, so then we can get double the amount that we need. But then once we're finished with them, we will take those out and then say move them into here, so then these are doubled, so it speeds it up like double the amount. The main problem though is with the nuclear pasta, because one of these makes 0.5, 2 makes 1, sure, we'll go with that. But you see this thing here, the 200, that's copper powder. Look how much copper you need to make 200 copper powder. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's not a good amount. 1,200, sorry, copper is needed. Copper ingots, by the way. Even if we do like the best kind of, that actually works out quite well. Damn. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. So then if we go 3, 4, 2.5 a minute, we can, yeah. And at that point we'd have those unlocked, so it wouldn't be too bad. Alright. But with those ones, the annoying thing with those nuclear pastas is the fact that later on, we don't need 100, we need 1,000. So it's quite a lot left that we need. I've fucked up counting. I'm guessing that's lined up there. I guess we'll find out when we're on this area here. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got 30 on each side, which is what we need at the moment. This is our inputs on this side, that's our inputs on that side, then this is all of our outputs. This will be brought around and into these. Yeah. Okay. So. I'm back. Then we got those. Now, how many? 24, so we need 12 on each side. Inputs on this side. Yup. I'm so glad I made these markings and kind of planned this out beforehand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And then those outputs will be going into packages. I think I'll kind of try and plan out what the main base is going to look like as well. I do have some general idea of like 3 different areas, the 3 different kind of like phases that we're going to be doing, but I'm also going to have like a centerpiece. I wasn't counting. Fuck it, we'll find out. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we'll kind of have like a square middle, and then we'll have one centerpiece going out. Well, I could just do it like this. We'll have one square piece. Why? No one asked for you. There we go. Then we'll have a piece going out like that. And then the kind of idea I had here was to have like a piece going out this way, and then same kind of like this way. So we have a center block, and then we have 3 like kind of prongs to kind of build up off on. The center part is going to be for like our equipment, then the, you know, and like our main base of operations. Then we'll have one, like, yeah, each like little prong being for each different thingy-mabobs. What are they called? These parts. Alright, now we're gonna make these. Oh wait, these are supposed to be used for that. Okay, no, this is the right place for them. What am I talking about? I know what I've been doing. I know what I've been planning. I swear. There we go. How many of these? 30. So we need 15 on each side. Oh, that comes up to an odd number again. Oh, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe not 9. My maths did not math right then. Let me tell you that. So we need 50 on each side. Is it 15? No, it's 28.8. Bro, why can't I maths? Chat, I'm not good at maths. That's not a lie. I was probably better than maths than anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes. Bro, what the what is wrong with me today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're just gonna quickly test out how much. So we need 36 on each side. Altogether, like, once we've got turbo fuel, not rocket fuel. 36 divided by a 36 divided by 2 is 18. So it's 9 on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just want to put them all in now. There's no point in me like waiting to do that. I might as well do it now. Because we've already got all the output or the input for these. As I said, we can just sync them. The remaining that we don't need. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that's those in and those in. How many of those did I say? 24. Wait. Does that mean I just need to do something like... Because how much... Oh yeah, unlock the recipe. So you do 30 a minute. Do you need 30 a minute? Okay, so it's just a 1-to-1 ratio. Oh, also, if you saw that, when I said when it came to power shards, as you see here, I've got 93. If I just carry on scroll, well, first of all, we got these. Yeah, we got 493 actually, because these are all in my dimensional depot. So I've got more than enough power shards to last me for a bit, especially for this power station, with how we're gonna overclock our fuel generators. So I just want to line these up. 1. Tall. Oh, we ran out of rubber. That would help. Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't have in the dimensional depot is rubber. Don't ask why. I just don't. That's fine. We've got a massive supply of rubber. Can I fucking not? How many of these do we have? We have 9 at the moment. Yeah, I've been using those quite a bit at the moment. We've unlocked quite a lot when it comes to the awesome shop. I think at the moment it's just a few like print things that you can get, as well as what are they called? Like paint job things. I just realized I can use an elevator. I've unlocked it. Oh my god, why have I not done that yet? Could just have an elevator like right in the middle. Oh, maybe not, because the train lines are in the way. That wouldn't help. But yeah, when it comes to the dimensional depot, I think I'm only 1 off. I think I've only got, like, I need to get like 6 Mercer spheres to be able to unlock it. But I've pretty much unlocked all of them. Can you fucking... There we go. So these are going to be 1 by 1. The same thing. Oh, I hate placing these 1 by 1. It's fine. Only 12 more left. Woo. Wait, how far? I like it symmetrical. I want to keep that. How far? Okay. I really like these packaging, kind of like units, and like how they were made. Because like they could be used to either package or unpackage things. They're not just for one or the other. That's why they've got an input and output of both. It's so cool. I don't know why. It's just so simple. Oh, wait. Did I do that right? No. I thought I wasn't. Oh, wait. Maybe I did. How do the dogs return to their normal size? Yes, they have. That was only an April Fool's joke. That happens every single year. It's so annoying sometimes. If it wasn't like somewhat obvious, I sometimes hate it because they just jump scare you. I will go check on them after placing the rest of these. Okay. The other thing I've got to think about is actually kind of making the power lines look neat. Usually I just go boop, 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 boop. Well, you've seen it, but I kind of want to use the roof or the kind of bottom of this to do it. One of the lizard dogs, by the way, have escaped confinement. The one that I found over here, the first big lizard doggo. I was doing these pipes and it just appeared next to me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where'd you come from? And it was like, give me pats. And I'm like, wait, are you one of mine? See, look. Hi, buddy. Oh, you found some rhubarb for me. Thank you. The ones in the caves over there, apparently they're still there. I haven't actually gone to check. So the cave doggos, the ones that scared the shit out of me last stream on April the 1st. Apparently they're still there. At least they're showing still in the map. Interactive map, but I haven't gone to check. Oh, he sings. Thank you, buddy. That was good. I love seeing this still running. It's so good. I love it. You know what? We're gonna go check to see if those cave ones are there. Oh, I hate the nighttime sometimes. Where were they? Was it here? No. Hi, friend. I think it was here, wasn't it? With the lizard doggos. Yeah, this looks about right. So it says they were still here. Part of me thinks they've kind of like despawned slash like gone underground somewhere. Oh my fucking god. They are still here. There's one. Part of me kind of just wants to let them stay here. You're not one of mine. Ooh. The lag is back. You know what that means. Say goodbye to that. PNG toolbar. There we go. I see my FPS has gone down to a 20 again. It might just be this area. Yeah, these other lizard doggos seem to have just disappeared. I don't know where. Okay, yeah. No, I'm still lagging quite a bit. So sadly, we are going to have to change to this one. Yeah, I can't seem to see them. It's strange because they were here, right? We all saw them. And then they just vanished. I mean, we've still got you. We got non-scary. This is the one that didn't scare me, but there was one here that had like a helmet. Part of me kind of thinks it's no-clipped. Fuck. Oh, usually we're able to do slash no-clip. But I guess not. Not anymore. But I guess it's because one's experimental. Yeah, I don't know where those ones have gone. So we had a really cool one with a helmet on. And he's gone bye-bye. Right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, when it came to like the spiral, these supports, and then these support beams, the way that I did it was using blueprints. So if we go here, you'll see. So we've got our base for our T-junction, which you can see is being used there. We've got the straight train one, which is this one, which we were able to use the auto connect mode to be able to connect between them. These were obvious how they were used, and then these are just ones without the railways, so we can build those even more. And then for the spire, the spirals, these ones, I got this like centerpiece, and then we got left and then right to like attach as they go up, and then I just attach the railway to them. That's pretty much how I do it. I still haven't connected this oil and the other oil to those oil lines. I've also not connected the power to these ones either. At least not at the moment. I kind of want to get that all done once everything is kind of logistical wise connected up. And we've also got our fuel gens connected too, because they will take a while. I'm also going to have kind of like a battery backup as well, so that if something goes wrong, we can kind of use the batteries before to like save some power and some storage so that we can fix our problem. We'll be doing that a lot as well when it comes to nuclear as well. But now we're in a stage. Well, first we need to select the things that we're going to be making. There is technically a way for me to have done this instead of having to build each one and then do copy and paste, which is literally just using like doing this and placing it down. Like you saw I pasted it. Oh look, it's there already. Doing that kind of situation. But I didn't use my brain. I've completely forgot that I could do that. So we don't have that. We need this one. And we'll do this one over here as well. One thing I do have to remember. How did I split those up? I think 600, 300, one side, 600, 300, one side. So if that's the case, how much do you use? Use the... I think they both use 30, don't they? Yes. Okay. If that's the case, then... Oh, wait. What? Am I just like incredibly stupid? Don't reply to that. Part of me thinks I am. Because we need 300 on each. We have 30 on each side. That makes 900, yeah. And then what's coming through at the moment is 900. But how are we gonna split that up? Oh wait, if they're coming through this way. If we do 300 divided by 30, that will reach 10. So that 10 of these will be filled, and then we'll just start using the 600 one afterwards. Okay, we got it, don't worry. So this side is, the outside is going to be rubber, and then the inside is going to be plastic. Why? I don't know. That is just the system I came up with. If I'm going to be honest, this oil rig is the biggest one I built. The last one that I did, I don't think was as big as this one. I don't think it, yeah, I think it was a bit smaller, if I remember correctly. So I need this one to be rubber. So there's obviously a way for me to get more heavy oil residue, which is using the heavy oil residue, you know, recipe, which comes with 2 polymer resins. problem with that is I do also kind of want rubber and plastic being produced here, so I can send it out of other areas. So I've kind of gone for a mix, plus also the amount of space up there. I also need to think about too. Okay, so we need you to be at 30. So this is already using 24 of our 493. Again, we do have more to make, and at the end of the day we can make an unlimited amount. So it's not as bad. Yeah, these are all now set to 30. Those are all set here. I don't think I did these ones, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. And then let's go quickly check these ones over here, just to make sure. Yeah. So when it comes with these, I've kind of already done the splitting downstairs. And when I say that, I really do mean like there. You can see the splitting has already been done. We've already got 2 lines of sulfur and 2 lines of coal, which obviously 1 line here, 1 line there, and then 1 line here, 1 line there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to elevate these up and then do elevator holes to kind of merge them into them and do all the like splitting in under here. So then up here it looks cleaner, and then so I have space for this stuff. And then with all the outputs, I'm literally just going to bring it out along here and then down there, and then split it up amongst these. When it comes to the heavy oil residue coming out of these ones, the idea is to, obviously the outputs are on this side. So these, again, we're just gonna have elevator holes going down, so we could do all the logistics down there instead of up here. The heavy oil residue, again, this makes 10, this makes 20. So we could do like, just add them together and push it along kind of situation. Bring them all the way down here, around, and then bring them up, and then split on our way up. I do plan to have like a industrial fluid, just to have some form of buffer, just to kind of help with the flow between one and the other, because liquid can be a bit difficult. And then to get these to these, it's literally just as simple as, you know, boop, done. Cool thing as well, we've got these. And then when I set up the like middle mouse click to copy, I could just do this. Oh look, it's copied it. The annoying thing though with that copying is like, you see the red here, it's now orange here. I don't really like that it does that. So at this moment in time, we're just gonna do it this way and then go through and paint them. A cool thing with this system, once we get like the rocket fuel and stuff like that, is the fact that when we make the rocket fuel, it produces like, one of its output is compact coal. So we're going to be using that and then using a feedback loop to bring it into the kind of like compact coal that we're already making. so that we don't have to make as much, and then we're kind of like recycling it basically, let's put it that way. Okay, so those are now connected. We need to be able to way to get into here, which is fine, we do have that way. Which way did I say this was going? I said it was going this way, wasn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna place this now, just so I know where it goes and what I'm doing with it. I think I'm gonna place it kind of like here. I'm still gonna move the pipes so they go along this way instead of just cutting through this way, because I don't want to make it more of a hassle for myself basically, and then I could just add on to it easier, rather than causing more of a hassle for myself by having to destroy things and then losing power and all that stuff. I am keeping space for this. This line go in. Just like that. So now we can bring these out, split them off into there. Yeah. Just gotta make sure quickly. No, it doesn't interfere. It's fine. Okay. Now we get to the annoying part. I don't like doing this part. It's always the pumps, isn't it? You know what? We're gonna do this as well. Just gonna quickly see. So these used to use computers, and I think they understood that people aren't really gonna have computers at the time of also unlocking these, because they pretty much unlock them, they're the same area. So they've removed computers from it. Which I'm like, thank God. Because it was so annoying to build like these kind of like fuel power generators factories and not have a computer system, but you need a plastic to make a computer factory. So it was like, it was quite annoying. It was quite very annoying. I guess I'm just gonna say fuck it, and we're gonna carry on doing the liquids. Because liquids we love, don't we? That's a lie, we do not. With liquids, the main rule that I always go for is always try and keep it level, because then you don't have to worry about using pipes or anything like that. Oh my god, a bot has entered my chat. What the fuck is that? Where's Case? Where's Kazuna? She's not here to do her job. That wasn't straight. Last one we don't need to worry about. We can just carve it. And then we split these like this. It's annoying because these kind of like junctions, they're not actually splitters, so they don't split evenly. This is the annoying thing with liquid. It might get to a point where I have to use valves to make sure the right amount is going to the right area. which does get annoying if I'm gonna be just like honest. I forgot they added the straight. Oh, so nice to have. Being able to just not have to deal with curves as much. Oh, we didn't do that one, but we did. Alright, so we've got all of those linked up. I like working backwards when it comes to especially dealing with fluids. I like working backwards because it's so annoying if you don't. It gets messy, let's put it that way. Because you're like, oh, I think I have space for this part in the future area, so I should be fine. And then you find out, no, you don't. Because you overestimated. So I always like working backwards. Curve mode. Yeah, the annoying thing with splitting, like in this game, is like with fluids, is like, yeah, you could do balance splitting, it won't work as well as like items do, but okay. Oh wait, I know why that happens. That's fine. There we go. Ooh, I just realized. The thing I've just realized is the fact that our output of on each side I think will be. So how much are we outputting here? Well, at the moment it's 450. Be gone, bot. Thank you. So it won't be that much of a problem now, but later on it will be when we want to fill these ones up. Thank you. How many more fit in here? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 times by 2 is 46. 46. Okay, I'm just going to do some quick maths. (23 times by 10, 230 plus 23 times by 20, 690 each side is going to be made. Wait, right? I don't think that's correct. Part of me doesn't think that's right. Come on. Why are you... Why? Just why? Oh wait, that's probably why. There we go. Okay, yeah, it was correct. So 1,350 is going to be produced each side once we finish this up. If we divide that by 2 is 1,350 divided by 2 is 675. So yeah, that's around the amount that we said was going to be made. 675 at the moment. When that's gonna be really annoying. We're gonna have like probably like one line to mark one like pipe at the moment, just going into one thing, rather it be like all into one. That's fine. We'll kind of deal with that later. We won't deal with that now. That's fine. Okay, let's carry on. What's my phone buzzing? Oh, it's probably my good night sleep alarm, which tonight I do kind of have to pay attention to, because if you don't know, I'm working again. I've got a job. I am now working at Kostar, so I do have to kind of obey that one. Sad to say. What the fuck? One, two. I love how I'm on snap mode, but it don't snap. Like, the fuck do you mean? Oh, now you snap. That's dumb that I have to do it like that. Oh, to be right in the way. Oh, you're a prick. Oh, we don't like you. You see why I don't like fluids? This is why I'm kind of glad that once we get to like nuclear area, we're gonna need a lot of water. And by a lot, I mean a lot. So I'm glad that we've got the auto connect stuff now, so we don't have to manually place every single pump that we need. Well, not pump, but you know, thing. The song sounds like it should be from what's it called? Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know, that's just me. It's probably just me. Oh fuck, I hate when these things happen. That's what we don't like happening. There we go. Wrong type. There we go. Oh look, it's happening again. That's the kind of pipe situation that I always hate and always have to look out for, is when they go glitchy, because if they're glitchy, for me, it's always been like, they are actually quite messed up in the sense of like, they don't really do their job as well. So I always have to put them in one by one every time I see that situation. To be fair, I could probably have done that anyways in the first place, instead of having to deal with it. What the fuck is that? Well, I could have sorted that out and saw that. There we go. Right. So now those are outputting all the way into here, and let's quickly do the maths. So 10, 30, 30, well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, my maths is really bad, 33, 36, 39, oh fuck me, 39, 42, 45, yeah, that's correct. Okay, so yeah, that adds 45, which these have a maximum of 600, so that's actually worked out pretty well for us. And now what we're going to have is we're going to have the 30 line take up 10 of these, because each one of these takes 30, and then we'll bring it around the back with the 600 one, which will then do the rest of them. And then the outputs here, I think I was gonna bring them kind of like all into here and then through here and then there. But I think I like the idea of kind of bringing it towards the front and then taking it to the side. EP, bye-bye. Goodbye. To be fair, I am probably just going to end stream here since you kind of get the understanding of what I'm doing. But I think tomorrow after work I'll probably stream again after food and stuff anyways. Goodbye. I have nice sleeps. I need to go to sleep myself. I've got obviously work tomorrow.